or fewer minutes than they had been playing earlier this year, I should say, which was to be expected.
I was just going to say, you can't just throw them out there.
The ball back to Aaron Gordon. Shot clock winding down on this first Denver possession, and a Gordon three is way off the mark, but the carom is there for Jokic to claim it.
And that, in turn, leaves the perimeter open, if you would, and guys get a lot of comfortable shots.
Deflection still caught inside by Jokic from Will Barton for a score. Just with his absences now, he doesn't qualify for the league leaders. Pocket pass, and Barton and Jokic look to link up again, and it's rejected by Kleba. A three by Brunson, a paint basket by Luka. That's the early scoring for Dallas. Inside for a slam dunk.
Yeah, that's phenomenal find that time by Jokic.
Don and Linda Carter, because they gave me a chance to be an NBA player when nobody else would.
Well, this is where it started for Papa, and you don't forget those times as Gordon, Will Barton, Gordon, those guys can play the game.
And Austin Rivers is out of the game right now, by the way, with 2 fouls and also a technical while he was on the bench.
And Luka looking at the bucket a little bit more tonight.
Yeah, season low, 14 points last night against Oklahoma City as Kleba blocks Jokic again.
And he wasn't a slouch his first couple of years, but he has been tremendous this year.
And once again, Kleba strikes against Jokic, stealing a pass in the paint.
18-12 our score. Already 7 points and a good play by the Denver defense.
Screening was Jokic, shooting Chanchar, and Bol is in the game and saves it in, and Jokic ends up collecting the save in and powers his way through Chris to score. Drive by Reggie Bullock, off the rim. Jokic collects the rebounds. Second highest scoring game of his career with the 11 that he had against Houston. Rebound for Hardaway. Hardaway also missing from the perimeter after he rebounded Jokic's miss.
With his time off, Tim Hardaway Jr., that's an easy layup for Jokic.
Jalen Brunson engaging the defender, Damon Reed, and Brunson off the iron.
That snaps an 8-0 Nuggets run, and Bol fumbles it out of bounds.
See, and that's what they're not doing offensively, they are doing defensively.
Dallas shooting 52%, and here's Reed, whom we were just speaking of. He missed a three.
It's in that area, the hustle area as a player.
Brown is 7 of 8 on free throws this season after making those 2. And Brown with his first points in the game. Powell races out to screen. Takes Aaron Gordon out of the play. Luka drives inside, lid on the basket right now for Dallas. They've been stuck on 40 for a long time. He's a disappointing 0 for 4 on free throws. Luka over Campazzo. Passed up the shot. Went to Brunson, and Brunson. It rims out. Went to Brunson, and Brunson. It rims out. Now Powell taking it away from Jokic. Here comes Powell.
Fact of the matter is, they're where they are as a team.
That is equaling a best in terms of defensive rating ranking this year, 13th in the league, because over the last 11 games, Hart, defensive rating of just over 106 over the last 11 games. Again, 5th best in that stretch. Going downhill, Luka inside, flips it up. Jokic secures a defensive rebound.
Yeah. Everybody in this arena thought that Luka had another idea.
It's like the old game show, to tell the truth.
Yeah. Josh Green was
7 assists tonight for Luka, and he has had some very, very special. 2019. Operating down low. These are 2 of the top 5 teams in post-ups per game in the league.
That was pretty good defense that time by Aaron Gordon against Luka. Challenge fadeaway.
Jokic for 3 and drains it. Both teams are 27% on threes in the game. Jokic does have a 3 here in the 3rd quarter, and now he's got one deep in the paint. Earlier this year, when Jokic only had 11 points, Denver won big at home against Dallas. He scored 35 against the Mavs and
talked to him at halftime, and he said he plays so hard.
I think it was Reed who was confused in the back.
Exactly right.
Powell inside, goes for the hook shot against Jokic. It's too short. At back-to-back scores by Denver. They slice it back to a 5-point game. Luka, three-pointer no good. 5 of 19 now for Dallas on threes. Shooting overall 41% of the game. Campazzo went inside again and threw the ball away. Jokic tried to stop play with a foul, and it was called very, very late.
Yeah.
He and Marquise Chris led Dallas in a 95-86 win against the Thunder. Stopping in the paint and still coming to a stop so abruptly, and still such pillow soft touch. Under 4 to go, third quarter, 8-minute Mavs lead. Or 8-point Mavs lead, beg your pardon. Pull up, Hardaway. He's got 12 boards and 19 points tonight.
He just snitches it out. Look at that move.
Once again, all the shots from all the release points. Reed a pass behind Chanchar, but picked up by Bones Highland. Jokic slips out to the corner. Jokic has 13 of Denver's 25 points in the quarter. Reed a pass behind Chanchar, but picked up by Bones Highland. Jokic slips out to the corner. Jokic has 13 of Denver's 25 points in the quarter. Jokic has 13 of Denver's 25 points in the quarter, and he's got a chance for 2 more. Offensive rebound and just enough oomph to get it over and in. Powell screens for Brunson. Caught on the move. Josh Green tries to pass in traffic. Bones Highland, that's an offensive foul.
All things considered, I think the Mavericks, they've done a pretty good job. Good cut.
Powell to the free throw line. Powell who had a big 3 and then a couple of free throws. He beats Brunson on a back cut, which is about his average this year. And another turnover. Luka there to steal it. A deflection, and that means that Reed is able to steal it back. And another turnover. Luka there to steal it. A deflection, and that means that Reed is able to steal it back. And now Jokic, a wild drive, and he scores.
He used the basketball.
Now Luka, size advantage, double team comes to help Campazzo, deep on the clock. Oh, Brunson went to the corner. But Bullock, no good. Best as you could defend that under the circumstances. Hard drive headed right, Luka looks off the defense, and Powell is taken out. Powell recently had 15 in a game against Minnesota. He had 22 in the game against Portland. He had 13 in one of the games at Sacramento. And he had some pretty darn good defense in that sequence against the MVP. Under 3.5 to go. 10 is the edge for Dallas. Rookie Bones Highland will launch one. It's a rim out. It's a rebound, though, for Jokic.
To negate a lot of what Jokic likes to do. He got his points.